also have 12,000 students, and is part of the Texas A&M systems. Our 6 academic colleges offer bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees and programs. So 80% of whom hold the highest degree in their fields. So in the next slide, we'll let you know the different colleges. We have the College of Business, University College, College of Liberal Arts, College of Science and Engineering, which is really popular, distant education programs. So we do have this list also of different colleges here at the university. So, feel free to go online and research some of these different colleges, so that way you can have more of an idea, more specifics of what they offer in these different colleges and their degree programs. So if you have any questions in any of these areas, if you, like I said, go online and you're able to research on each one of these colleges, or if you have any other types of questions, you could always email us or email me or Elizabeth, and if we are not sure, we'll find an answer for you and we will get it to you. So if it's something that you look up and it's not listed for whatever reason, let us know. Send your email, send your questions, and we will figure it out. We'll get answers for you, and we'll reply to you as soon as we get answers to your questions, okay? Because we're always here to assist. So at this time, I'd like to then give this over to Elizabeth, so that way she can discuss with you some scholarship stuff. Here we go, Liz.
Hello, everyone. So these are some of our tuitions and fees. And hold on just a minute. For our undergrad students. So this is only for the fall 2020 semester, based on 12 credit hours. You have the in-state tuition for students, for undergraduate students, and out-of-state tuition. As you know, our international students are subject to the out-of-state tuition, but in some cases, some of our undergrad students are eligible for in-state tuition. It just depends on the situation, but most of our students are going to be subject to the out-of-state tuition, as you see here listed. And again, this is for fall 2020. At this time, we are looking at our tuition and fees. They may increase in the spring 2021, but that will be something that we will advise your agents and make sure that that is communicated to you so that you can prepare appropriately. The tuition and fees also include our mandatory health insurance premiums. Again, though that cost right now, we can estimate it will be up to $3,000. It changes each semester. For undergrad students, it's very hard to get that waived, but it is an option. It just depends on the situation. And again, with anything with the mandatory health insurance, myself and Melissa, we handle that. So we can always go over what the requirements are or how to get it waived, but there is a process for that. Again, undergrad, it is hard to waive the insurance because there aren't, typically students are not eligible for the certain kind of waivers that we have, but we're happy to go over any requirements. So that can get kind of complicated, and I won't go into that too much, but you're more than welcome to reach out to us about that. Our next slide is going to be regarding graduate students. So again, this is based on the fall 2020 cost of attendance. It's estimated. So it's for 9 credit hours, and it does include our in-state tuition as well as our out-of-state tuition. This again will possibly be changing in spring 2021. So just we'll make sure and contact your agents to make sure that they have the most current information. We will be sending that out pretty soon. Graduate students, it's a little bit different. A lot of times our graduate students, they may be eligible for in-state tuition because of the graduate assistantships that they obtain. But that would be something that I will talk about in a slide later on. But for the most part, we see that our graduate students, in order to obtain the documents that you need, such as the I-20, it's always out-of-state tuition that you have to provide that financial support. And again, same thing with the insurance, the cost is going to be the same. It's estimated that in the next academic year for fall 2020, spring 2021, it will be up to $3,000. So just keep that in mind whenever you're planning your cost to attend Texas A&M Corpus Christi. And there is a possible waiver there, but again, if you have questions, you can always reach out to us. And we also, every semester, we email our students regarding the waiver process and the requirements for the health insurance, because there are always questions about it. So you would get information regarding that insurance as well. So some financial support that you may be eligible for. So scholarships is one option, and graduate assistantships are another option. For scholarships, international students, they have a special scholarship funds that are available to them. You would have to apply and go through the application process, meet the requirements, and then possibly get awarded the scholarship. Within your own colleges, so undergrad or College of Graduate Studies, there are possible scholarships as well. That is something that you can always go to the actual College of Graduate Studies website and find, or you could also go directly to, let's say you're in the College of Science and Engineering. You may want to go and check out their website to see what scholarships they have that are specific for students that are in the College of Engineering, because students do that usually, but there is a special fund that we're more familiar with, which is for international students. And then our graduate assistantships. There are 3 types of graduate assistantships that students can apply for. And I will tell you now, within our international students, these are very, very competitive because of all of the benefits that you would get, meaning the in-state tuition, you would get your salary, you would get a possible health insurance waiver. So you would be provided health insurance to the university because you are technically an employee. And so you would be waived of the student insurance and get that employee insurance, but it is very competitive. And what I have seen within the international students is a lot, you would go to your, or whatever department or college that you're interested in working in, they usually contact them and they'll ask about those positions, or they will go to career services. I did provide the website, it's career-services.tamucc.edu. And students will have to log in and create an account through the Handshake portal, which is a portal or a platform that is used for all employment on campus. The jobs would be listed there under Handshake. So they're very competitive. So students are usually contacting these departments or contacting career services to know, where can I find these jobs? Those are the places where you want to find. And I know for our new international students, what I see a lot is once you get here, you're new that first semester. Let's say you come fall 2020, you don't know anyone, you're just getting to know your professors. So sometimes it can be hard to get those graduate assistantships in that first semester. But I would say, I don't know, we get so many of our new students that next semester, they have a graduate assistantship. I would say, I don't know, like maybe 60%, but so they are out there. You just have to be able to look for them, definitely through career services and definitely through the department that you are interested in. That's where you will find those graduate assistantships. Some more information on the scholarships that we offer here. Again, they are available to undergraduate students and graduate students. There are some requirements. So these are only for the international student scholarships, are only for international students. So students on an F1 visa. So you're not competing with other, domestic students. So these are specifically for international students. And we always have quite a bit to give out. So we always encourage our students to go and apply, because you can apply. This is for new, continuing, and transfer students. So there are some requirements that you would be able to meet. It just depends on your your hours really that we look at, as well as some of your English language testing scores and your GPA. So this is just for undergrad students that are incoming. We just posted here some brief details. You can get anywhere from $4,000 to $1,000. And the GPA, a lot of our international students, all the GPAs are very high. So typically we don't have a problem with students meeting those requirements, which is a good thing, or the English language program or the English language scores. A little bit more about the undergrad and incoming transfer students. Those students are also eligible. And unfortunately from the undergrad students, that deadline has passed. It was on May 1st. But for graduate students, we still have, it is still open. So that means that if we have graduate students coming in the fall, you can still try and apply for the graduate student scholarships. That deadline is June 10th, 2020. And again, the award is from $1,000 up to $4,000. GPA, again, we never have issues with our students meeting that GPA requirement, especially for graduate students. It is required that you have a 3.0 or higher, and a lot of our students do have that. And that is the end of the slideshow for now, but yeah, I guess we would be open to questions now.
Yes. Harris, I think is, do you and all the other people or student have questions